special video to my subscribers that have sticked around for a long time. I haven't been making much videos, but I'll give y'all, I'll give y'all some credit, man, for still actively wanting to watch my videos. I tip my hat to y'all. I want to first start out with how I'm doing and what I've been up to lately. I'm still in a position for getting real employment. Recently went back home, visited my family. And it's just another month, man. It's another month where it's hard out here for brothers, man. When you've been grinding so long to the point where all you have to work for is just your bills and all that, in reality, you're basically poor, man. And that's basically me. I'm poor right now, I can't afford things. All I can pretty much do is just pay my bills. And I pray to God every night before I go to sleep, and I ask Him, will I ever get an opportunity to get a new job, to change my life for the better, to actually travel and see the world? And that's pretty much all I can do, man. I can't magically just wake up and get myself a job. Everything comes in time. And a lot of people my age, or a lot of old people that are, past my age, twice my age, I've gotten tired of hearing the excuses. Oh, well, in my 20s, or specifically if I was 23, I do this, I do that. And it's like, man, you're not. You're twice my age, man. Like, niggas, right? Like, if you're 43 right now, even at 23, you should have known damn good and well, like, you should have been, making conscious decisions in life. And within our economy at this moment, it doesn't matter what type of, profession you do. 23 years ago, life for somebody in their early 20s was way more easier than it is now. And you guys had more opportunities. Nothing was really hard. You had to actually get up, go fill out an application, and everything was easy. It wouldn't even take that long to get back from an employer. The economy was great. Things were cheap. People didn't have high demand for shit. We were not even in the, state of the economy as we're in right now. And you could basically live in a 1 to 2 bedroom apartment under $600 to $500 because shit was so damn cheap. But now, since inflation is taking over, now since the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, if you don't have actual money saved up that your parents made an account for you, you're fucked, man. And I don't want to sound like too I'm bitter and I need money, but in the times we're in now, if I had started saving, little by little, I think I wouldn't even be in this situation where you're a delivery driver. You go out twice a day just to make something. 7 days of the week. Paying for rent, gas, and heat under one bill. And you have late fees that you have to cover. You have a car note. And just maybe, if you pay all that shit on time, or whenever you have the chance, you may have some money left over. But even then, to come up with a decision to spend money how you would want to, that's not on bills, is very challenging. It's very hard. And these are just the cards that I'm dealt with as a person of color, let alone a man of color. And this is not something new that I've talked about on this channel. My first 5 videos was referring to how my job, never gave me, equal opportunity. And year after year, as I get older, the time that I wanted to travel, the time that I wanted to spend with a female, the time, I really just wanted to just do shit, in a third world country. It's kind of over, man. It's just over. To tell yourself that you're doing well financially, but you see the results of your paycheck every day, is very sad. And life is hard, man. I've said this a couple times, but you know how it goes, man. To get a job, a degree doesn't really matter. You just have to know somebody. You have to know somebody, and you could be certified like I am in a trade field, right? You could have a certificate and everything. You could have a good resume, but it's not until you actually know somebody or you network to where you'll get a job. The field in this economy, whatever it is, especially in the tech, economy, in the tech field, it's limited. I'm not saying it's not there, but you have to really branch out to people that are actually in that field. I'm talking at least have a couple years of experience themselves. And it's just kind of like everything that was told to you as a kid was a lie, which I kind of figured, but it's the amount of lies which really I have come to now. Actually, a while ago, it's crazy how much people lie to children. Nobody wants to tell children the truth. By the time we get older, it's a bitter pill to swallow, man. That's why reverting back to people in their 40s, if you're in your 40s, man, I would say it's not too late, but at the same time, uh, you don't have it as hard as like actual people that don't have experience in their field. You know, you've had at least 20 years of experience in the job market, no matter what job it is. You know, so that's usually the years where you're pretty deep into your career. And a lot of the times, some people still get lucky, you know, in their 40s. Some people still thrive, you know. But this whole idea of having it lucky when you're younger, I just think that's kind of an outdated, you know, that's just an outdated like term that doesn't really work anymore. You know what I'm saying? Most 40-year-old niggas I've seen, at least that I come across on a daily basis, man, niggas be driving brand new SUVs, you know, wearing $200 or $400 worth of clothing. You have like 3 kids. So all this notion of like having it better when you're younger is bullshit, man. The only thing that I have better than a 40-year-old nigga is just fucking energy, man. Is energy and what not to do. You know. Because I take from a lot of niggas twice my age, and a lot of shit they've done, I don't even like think about, to be honest with y'all. And so I could take from what some old niggas have to say about life, and I could listen and I could just observe like, alright, this is not what's best for me in my generation. So I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that. But if anything, I've come to the final conclusion that people like, you know, especially when you're a man, people just like the older nigga, you know. When you're in your early 20s, people don't really respect you like that because people like the grown version of you, you know. Young women desire older men. And when I mean older, I mean like 28. By the time you reach 29, 30, in society, if you're successful, even if you're not successful, you have some type of trait that people admire from you, even if you are broke on the side of the road. You know, people like love you a lot more. But the 21, the 22, the 23, the 24-year-old, which I'm about to be in a couple days, society and the economy shits on you, man. Nobody likes your ass. So it's like people love the 30-year-old ass nigga because he's the better version of myself, is what I'm trying to say. And so what I'm saying is, I'm not going to be waiting another 6 years just to be desired by people. I'm not going to be waiting another 6 years just to be liked by people. I always live by the mantra, if you don't like me then, why would you like me later on in life? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't fuck with me in the past, why would I fuck with you in the future? And for women, I can't really say the same thing because it's quite opposite. But I see it a lot when I go out, and just society just favors, the 30-year-old ass nigga. Nobody wants the 21 to 23-year-old man, you know. Now, by 25, there's a weird transitional period where you're still young, but since you're like on the cusp of being 30, you're the traction of desirability and just like overall the respect factor increases by a lot. And this has to do with like accomplishments. What have you done in your life? Have you reached your goals yet? All of those things usually happen by 25, 26, around there. But women have always liked older men, Even high school girls, have always desired niggas that are like 7, usually 8 years older than them. I've always wondered this, but not only do women like admire it, but it's just people love older men, He's seen as more successful and all that, But not to hate on somebody who's been grinding, but people usually don't want to see you successful until you are. And when a nigga was dirt broke, couldn't even afford brand new clothes or even a damn soup, people will not support you, man. People will clown you, shit on you, make you feel like you ain't shit, criticize you. People will do anything and everything to make themselves feel better. Because, like I said, nobody supports the young nigga. The young nigga is seen as inexperienced, lazy, somebody that doesn't take care of themselves, and somebody that doesn't even have potential to the world, to society. But take heed to what I'm talking about, man. And like on some real shit, by the time I'm 30, to be honest with y'all, I'm not really gonna fuck with a lot of people, man. Like, I could already envision people patting me on the back, congratulating me, telling me, oh, I've done a good job, you deserve where you're at. And it's like, first of all, I hate that shit. I hate niggas that want to freeload after you've already become successful. They were never there when you was fucking eating shit in the soup kitchens. Niggas were never there when you tried to put your foot in the door to better your life. Niggas were never there to try to help and support you. You know what I'm saying? And me and a few other people that I know, we still in the trenches, man. We still deep in this hole we call life as a black man. So when I'm older and I've passed this phase, I'm not gonna be one to congratulate. In fact, I'm probably one that you should get away from, you know. You shouldn't thrive to be an older nigga. Not now. You know. At my age, yes, we're supposed to make mistakes. And we're supposed to learn from them. But at least I don't have a lot of people to fall back on. At least I don't have a lot of people to depend on, you know. I survived by myself. I can sure as hell, you know, congratulate myself. But with that, y'all, man, that's what I had to say. It's been on my mind. I'm just trying to get this shit off my chest. The struggle is real. And one last note, if you ever see women, you know, it doesn't matter if they're younger or older. There comes a time when all the attention she got will start to die down. And like I said about older niggas, by the time you're 30, that's when you'll have motherfuckers start riding your dick so hard, man, that you might want to just get rid of people. You might just want to get away from people. But I'll touch on this further in another video. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.